Lol. What up, butters? All right. What up, Cyprian? All right, let's get updates run quick. I wish it was a camel stream. Camel hopefully we'll make a comeback at some point to stream. All right. Let's also update Nick's. Oh my god, everything's updating right now. What up, Dota? All right. Is this gonna unpack or what? All right, while that's loading, let's get up the YNAB API client. YNAB API. Delta requests. The following API resources support Delta requests, where you ask for only those entities that have changed since your last request. I like that. Man, I love that they lay out all their errors here. Oh, that's right. They have a currency. They use some unit of measurement called milliunits. All right. Let's see what we got here for our endpoints. We are going to need, in fact, we should just download this, huh? We can put this right into Yak. This would be YNAB. Of course, Nix is broken. Excellent. Thank you. All right. We're ripping out Nix this week, chat. I don't know what day we're going to do it. I might do it in the evening, but we're done with it. It's over. Get it gone. Vim. No, we're going to budget sync. All right, let's get this into Yak. Let's go ahead and do, how do we import? Do we just do new workspace? Import, here we go. Change file. downloads, YNAB open MPI spec. Boom. Look at that, chat. Nice. All right. Important question I was asked last week at the Vercel meetup. What is the best dessert? Oh, dude, I can't handle an existential question like that this early in the morning. Some vanilla ice cream, a brownie right out of the oven, and some hot fudge, and maybe some whipped cream. Can't beat it. It's too good. Undefeated forever. Simple, delicious. All right, let's see here. I think we left off on Friday where this was working. We should have do we have a main that's running? Yeah, we're getting parse current user schema. I can't remember where we left off, so we're just gonna run this quick. Fun run source/main. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I feel like we hit like a decoding problem or something, though. I don't know. Whatever. Well, I did have it pointed at this to run something. Oh, there is a program in here. All right, does this work? Yeah, there we go. Hell yeah. Beers at the Prancing Pony. All right, great. So let's do the same things we're doing for this. We just got to get in the YNAB client now. So given that, let's come up here and go here. Did we install the YNAB client already? Import, trying to remember this. YNAB from YNAB. We did install it. YNAB dot. All right, so that's a namespace. I want to go find the YNAB TypeScript client. All right, I need to go get an access token. I'm gonna blur this quick, chat. Where do we think the key lives in here? Developer settings, that seems right. Oh, we have 2 tokens already. Oh, we made a token last week. Did I already put a token in my environment variables last week? I'm gonna be so happy if I did that. Let's go. Let's go. What did I call it on Splitwise? 1 second, chat. Splitwise API key. So we'll just call it API key. How do I delete a workspace? Whatever. All right, this is gonna be API key. I'm gonna paste that in there. And theoretically, we should. 1 second, chat. Let me get to the budget screen and we'll rock and roll. All right, theoretically, we should be able to come in here and I should be able to put in my bearer token, which is just going to be API key. We should be able to yeet that across the wire and get a response. Yes. All right, so the budget we want to work with is test budget. So let's grab the test budget ID. We're going to grab that and we're going to put that in here and we're going to say this is going to be called budget ID. Paste that in there. And then we're going to come over here and we should be able to pass this. This is going to need the API token. And params is going to take our budget ID. And we should get, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. What up, Kraut? All right. Wonderful. So we have this API for getting a budget by ID, schedule transactions. What else can we do in here? We can import. Oh, dude, they added an import transactions API? Does that do what I think it does? That's baller. We're gonna use that. What up, Buffy? All right. So the things we need to be able to do up front. Let's just wrap this client with effect. That's going to be step number 1, right? So we can do that really easily. So let's come in here and let's do Vim in here. Let's update these. Great. In here, and we'll do effect client. In fact, we can just do client. Go in here, import YNAB from YNAB, and we're going to let's do a vsplit. Come over here, splitwise, grab the effect client. We're going to copy some code from here. Yoink that. Do that. Delete all of these. And then, in fact, I don't even need that. API key, yep. No, I didn't reach out yet. I don't know if I'm going to, because I'm probably going to try and compete with them at some point. I want to grab this. I want to grab like all of these. Yoink those over here. In fact, we can just yoink this entire thing, right? Yoink. And then everywhere we got splitwise, we can just replace this with splitwise will get replaced with YNAB. And then let's import. Oh, we need really. We could make that a type, right? Whatever. Actually, let's do that, because I'll probably use that at work. It's actually not a bad idea. Let's go in here and we'll add a new type in here, and it's going to be called export type. It's going to be wrapped. Wrap service, I guess. And it's going to take a and it's going to take an E, and it's going to return a, can I paste? Yeah. And take that, yoink that, come over here, paste that, delete this, go there. This will be a, this will be an A, this will be a B, that'll be a B, this will be an E. How do we like that? Probably just email if I did, or try to find somebody on Twitter. Yeah. So theoretically, I can come over here and be like, it's what we needed. It's what we needed. All right, I need to get the type out of here. Declare class API. This is going to be, no, we want that. Typed I wrapped YNAB client is going to be wrapped service. And that's going to be type of YNAB.API. And then we'll just do an error for now. Import you, and then we're gonna grab you. AB, client is AE never. Nice. Nice. All right, let's import you. Then our config, yeah. It's gonna be YNAB. This is going to come down here, and we are going to change here. This is gonna be new YNAB .API, and then this just takes the API key, I think. Yeah. So we do config.api key, which is a redacted string. So we have to do redacted.value. Do that. And client is going to be type YNAB client equals type of YNAB.API. Do that. You can drop 10 down. Change this type now. YNAB client. Drop that in there. Grab effect. Okay, we need to make one of these. My dog just hit the thing. All right, I'm too tired right now for the meditations. Argument of type API is not assignable to parameter of type of API. Why? I don't understand. So YNAB.API. Can we just do that? Oh, I guess we can, because it's a nominal type. Right. One second, chat. I need to grab something real quick. I'll answer that question in just a second, Vafi, because I have a decent answer. All right, I'm gonna go to Don't tickle Nistream, just tuned in. What's the app for? It is for syncing transactions between Splitwise and You Need a Budget, which are two pieces of budgeting software that my fiance and I use. Here we go. I updated this file yesterday, and I just need a copy of it. All right. So with instrumentation, it's actually going to end up looking like this right here. You can get rid of all that. All right, so we gotta move this above. Take that, take that. This needs to go above what we were just working on. So let's put that right here. Now what is, that comes from predicate. There we go. Okay, that's good. All right, we got that in. All right. What would you recommend as learning materials for Effect? Me and a friend wanted to build something using it, but we don't really know where to start. Honestly, Effect's just kind of the thing where you got to jump in and start building with it. I think that, let's see here. EffectTS site, not site, course. There's I forget his name, type once. This is decent by Sandro. Anything on YouTube by Ethan Nizer is really good. The effect workshops from last year are good, but the APIs are a little bit out of date, but it's still good for learning. But I would say this is probably enough to get you started pretty well. And then I'm also happy to answer questions as I have time. All right. This is wrong. This is once. And then the other one is going to be, this is none. It's like schedule.none. I swear it was. So it never occurs either delays union fix count check up to stop. Might be stop. In fact, I know I have this over on R10 in our job processor. In here we have a retry policy and we use schedule.stop. Okay, so we got the right API there. Great. All right, so we got retries. Why not back over to here? Get that in, get everything imported. There we go. All right, so our effect does not. I'm starting to consider using it on the front end more and more. I'll say that at least. You look like the guy from Trash Panda Disc Golf. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. All right, what are we having errors with here? This should as const satisfies
Functions describe
I wrapped
the
YNAB
world.
client. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. We were thinking about how to ingest and process a lot of market data with low latency and considering a camel. I can give you the name of some people. Higher meta. Yeah, higher meta. This takes a YNAB client, which is what it's supposed to be taking. So it's saying use. Where does API is not assignable to type A. A could be instantiated with any arbitrary. Oh. Why is it? Did I get this wrong? Oh, we added an extra generic parameter there. That's why that didn't work. All right, what's this subset about now? B client API promise B effect. Type. All right, I still got my types wrong. Oh, this should be B. This needs to get moved out. Let's come in here. We're gonna rename this service. We're gonna rename this failure. I'm getting tripped up by my own generic names. And then we're gonna rename B to A. In fact, we're gonna rename that to success. There we go. And I'm guessing that probably fixes our type errors over here. It does. All right, that looks good. What's the best websites for remote jobs in tech? I have no idea. I found all my remote jobs through my own personal network. And I've been remote since 2017-ish. All right, so we have a YNAB client now. And let's go ahead and make our, let's grab this. Yoink this, put this down here, and this is just gonna be YNAB. And this is gonna be YNAB service. And we're gonna say this is gonna get this guy here. Our YNAB service is going to have, we'll just do it like that for now. We don't need this. Why can't I get there? There we go.
Functions describe the world.
All right, I don't think I need you on this one. All right, so the functions we want from the API client is, we're gonna need transactions, right? So let's, right off the bat, let's move this to the bottom. And that should get lifted. Yeah, perfect. And up here we can say, we'll have like a transactions. We'll like make this like the Stripe API, right? Where it's kind of nested under keys. We'll grab this. Okay, I know you. You gotta go out. All right, 1 second, Lenny. Give me 1 second. We want list transactions, which is going to take, we'll say we have type, export type, list transactions. Actually, what does it take? If we have declare const client is going to be a YNAB client. What do you have on there? Client dot transactions dot list transactions. No signature help. Hold on. List transactions. Get transactions. And this takes a budget ID, since type. All right, we'll just I have an idea. I'm gonna let Winnie out quick. So I'll be right back, chat. I've heard what's playing, guys. I know what's going on right now. All right. This needs to be get transactions. And we'll do change in word get transactions. And that's going to equal, did we end up making an Effectify thing in our prelude? Effect, ooh, yeah, we did. So I should be able to use our effect service, import that. Oh wait, that doesn't take a. I need like the opposite. Promise, I need a effect service from promise. All right. Params are going to be parameters. Not my bussy. YNAB client. We don't need type of. Transactions, and then this will be one more, get transactions. And then this will be, goes to an effect, dot effect of what do you return? Transactions response. We're going to return you. And let's uncomment you, go over here, paste that in, import that. Error is going to be, I have no idea what yet. We'll just do error and then never. So let's go implement that now. I think that needs to be like that. Yeah, there we go. Now it matches the API. All right, so we need to go write this function. This is going to be get transactions. Const get transactions is going to be a function that takes params, which is going to be you. And let's just write a type for that. We'll say type get transactions input, or get transactions parameters is going to equal that type. And then we can replace this with get transaction params. And then we can say that's the same type, so we don't have to take up so much space. And this will be actually YNAB dot, there we go. And we'll do effect.gen function star boom boom. Ryan Winchester, are you still around? I owe crowd a hydrate. How is your experience using MySbin? Mice? I don't know how to say that. I think you posted that link, and I know you shared it a while ago. and I skimmed it, but I looked into it into more detail this weekend, and I'm highly considering it. How, like, what are the good, what's the bad? Tell me about it. So here we'll yield our const client, going to yield wrapped YNAB client, and this is going to return client.use. Let's say this is going to be YNAB. Client. Client dot transactions dot get transactions params. Good. Switched from ASDF a long time ago. Haven't had any bad experiences. How does it manage like your? Is it only for devms or is it for like everything? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Canada. So you would recommend, like, if I'm gonna use it on OS X, just use it with, like, couple it with brew, and like use brew where I can't use Mies. Yeah, it's true. Okay, cool. Is this still returning the wrong? Ah, right there it is. There we go. All right, so we can get transactions now. Although this should be YNAB. This should be YNAB.service. This doesn't need config. Oh, this needs to be nested under transactions. There we go. All right. So we now have a YNAB client. We have a Splitwise client. So where did he come from? The world may never know. We need to be able to create a transaction. We need to get by ID. We can close this. Where was that function? Do I still have that? Declare const client C is a YNAB client, and then we want c.transactions.create transaction. Ooh, transactions. Probably create transactions, and we'll just always use that one. So we yoink this, we do this one, come here, this comes to this, create, then here. And we'll yoink you, do that. There we go, do that. And this becomes, it's probably the same response, I bet. Save transactions response. Data. And then we'll import that from YNAB. And then we go implement, and we can just copy paste this. Give ourselves some Lego blocks to play with here. Do something like that. This is going to be that. There we go. We got create transactions, and we want update transactions. Yoink this. Come down here, paste that. We can just come in here and we can say this create will become update / g I. Do the same thing. This. And we'll say s/create will become update. So it's g. Do that. Now we gotta go make this. Throw this on here. Update transactions. Up to the top. We yoink you. Put you there. Put you there. And then we do this. Replace that. Replace that. And we yoink you. Do this. So that's a save transactions response, same deal. So that can stay. All right, we're good there. We should honestly do this one too. That's so nice that it's in the API, import transactions. So let's go ahead and do that. Maybe it's just transactions response data. We'll check that. I'm betting that's what the API is. It's going to be import transactions. Go to definition over here. Transactions import. I was wrong. You're going to get that. Do that. Come down here. That'll be import. That'll be that. And this becomes import. And we yoink you, go down a little bit, throw you there. All right, what did we do wrong here? Listen, I don't pick the songs here, chat. Take it up with your peers in the chat. There we go. All right, we can create, get, import, update. What else do we need? Oh, we probably need delete. We're probably gonna honestly want all of these, to be honest. Maybe not. That'll come later when we add the AI stuff. So let's get delete. All right. Then we can come implement that, which we can just copy paste you. Go here. All right, delete transactions in. All right, that should be good for what we need right now. I don't know if we need anything outside of that right now. That should work. Okay, let's see if we can get this to work. So let's go to main. In fact, we can delete these two, right? Do we make a default client on here? Yeah, we did. Back to main, and here, just delete everything except for effect, I guess. We don't even need redacted. You can come in here and we'll say const program is going to equal effect dot gen function star that. That, and here we'll say const yield star. This will be splitwise equals yield star splitwise client. Is that what we want? No, that's not what we want. We need to export this. I thought something was up. Got splitwise, and then we're going to yoink YNAB, and this is going to be changed there, YNAB, which probably also isn't exported. Yep. Some rush. Let's go. So now we should be able to, let's get yield star config dot string, and we want to get from the environment budget ID. Const budget ID equals that. That should be a string. Yep. Now we should be able to do, let's ignore splitwise for a second, and we'll say const transactions equals YNAB yield star YNAB dot transactions dot get transactions. Then this takes a budget ID, and it takes what is the next argument? It takes a since date. Last knowledge. Yeah, we'll just do that. And let's go ahead and then do yield star effect.log info, and we'll just do transactions. We'll JSON stringify that too. And then we'll come in here and we'll say effect.runPromise program, and we'll say we gotta make our main layer const main layer is equal layer dot empty dot pipe layer dot provide. This thing is going to need a splitwise, or it's going to need a YNAB dot default. Shouldn't that have that provided? Dot pipe layer dot provide wrapped YNAB client dot default. It's annoying. And what are you upset about? YNAB is not assignable to never. What? We provided. Does it need to be a provide merge? Oh, we forgot to provide the layer. I'm so dumb. Dot pipe effect dot provide main layer. There we go. And if we run this, let's go ahead, do this, run source slash main.ts. Budget ID, dir allow. Oh, I didn't end up adding that. I thought I did. Oh. Let's go into our m.local and we'll say, let's actually name it YNAB budget ID. And if we go look in our client, Global variables, we want to copy this. And we'll paste that there. We'll write that. Quit out of this. And we will do a dir env allow. And now when we run, we should hopefully get a better... Oh, yeah, right, because we just renamed it, duh. The fuck is this? So this should be YNAB. All right. Boom. There we go. Let's go chat. All right, so what is going to be the flow of data here? The flow of data is splitwise to YNAB. And we have the we need a database. We do need a database. What do we want to use? Do we want to use Dynamo? Or do we want to use... I kind of want to play around with Dynamo because that's what I'm using at work right now. Let me blur and see. Maybe we'll play with SST. Excel. Let's see here. Amazon, AWS. Oops. Sign in. I forget all my AWS stuff. It's been so long since I freaking signed in doing this stuff. I want to see you explore Dynamo, to be honest. All right, let's do it. I know a good bit about Dynamo. I just, I gotta figure out my freaking login stuff for AWS here. Open and fill. Dude, I don't know my root password. Why is it so hard to log into AWS? I was just logged in recently. AWS account with that sign-in information does not exist. You're lying. I was literally signed in recently. Huddle chat. Give me a second. Bro, I don't know. Where was I doing this at? Can I just like, I can't sign in. I just want to sign in. AWS account, that sign in does not. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. I don't know how I would have ever found this again. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, chat. We're in. All right. All right, I need to go follow Dax's docs for how to set this shit up, because SSD is really good docs on this. So let's go grab sst.dev. We're gonna split these side by side, and we're gonna go to docs, and we're gonna go to AWS, get started, intro. Where the fuck are your docs at for this? I was just reading these. Reference example. All providers. Where's the get started? Intro. Providers. Monorepo dev console. Configure. Here we go. They had really good docs on how to set this up. AWS accounts. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Bye, Andrews. All right. Let's get to a clean state because I don't think I'm in a clean state right now. So we're going to create a management account. I have a management account, I think. Right? That's what I'm under right now. AWS organizations. So organizations. Next, we'll create this allow you to manage multiple AWS accounts together. We have root. All right. We need to search for, on top of this, let's duplicate. Here we want to go to IAM Identity Center. And next we'll create this allows you to manage Can I do anything with these? All right, so we have a root user. That looks good. I think I'm good there, right? And then I think I want to make another organization, right? For, you can delete root command. I don't know if we want that or not. All right, let's just follow the fucking docs again. Where did the SST docs go? Here we go. Next, we'll create an organization. We'll need this as separate prods. So let's go AWS organizations, which is what this should be, right? AWS organizations. And why can't I see? Separate organizations. Root. I think we want to create. Okay, I can't do that. All right, hold on. I need to read through this. Do we have this done? I've gone through some of this before. So if we go to, let's move this to the top, right? And we want to go to IAM Identity Center. And we come in here. Do we have a user set up? We have a root user. So check. Dev and prod accounts. Click AWS account for the account. All right, so let's go back over here and we'll do create new organization, and we'll say this will be budget sync dev, or maybe we just do budget sync. And then can I create something under this? Budget sync dev. And then we do another one, create new budget sync prod. Okay. All right, this looks pretty good, right? This is looking good so far. Yeah, yeah. Navigate back, click add AWS account. Did I just do something wrong? Add an AWS account. I did. So let's delete these actually. I think I did this wrong. Delete. We come in here and we click add AWS account. This will be budget sync dev. I will just say Dylan.Mulroy plus budget sync dev at gmail.com. And we need to give it organizational account access role. All right. Back over to IAM Center, refresh, and it says we want to split this, separate all tabs, and then we want to put you next to you. Now it's saying AWS accounts, and we're going to select oh wait, that should be under there, shouldn't it? Now I'm confused. Refresh. Can I move that? Move to there. Move AWS account. There we go. That's what we wanted, chat. Okay. And then we can start moving some of our, if this works out well, we can start moving some of R10 over to this too, because it'll be cheaper. All right, so we're in here. Let's do a refresh. Budget sync. Assign users or groups. In the users tab, select your new assign users group. In the users tab, select your user. Shouldn't oh, I probably have to go. Here, I'm gonna blur this real quick, chat. Alright. Okay, that didn't give me a login like I thought it would. I'm so confused. I don't know how this works. It's from Finite Singularity Streamer. All right, did I skip a step here? All right, check your email. All right, we got the root. As mentioned earlier, your management account isn't meant to deploy any resources, it's meant to manage users. So a good initial setup is to create separate dev and production accounts. Yes. Navigate back to AWS organizations by search for it. We clicked add AWS account. We did that. For the account name, yes, we did that. For the email, yes. Repeat this step, yeah. Assign users. Once it's done, head over to the IAM Identity Center. That's where we're at right here. IAM Identity Center. Select the newly created Acme Dev and Acme Production accounts. Selected. Click Assign Users or Groups. Done. In the Users tab, select the admin users. Is that who we want? Do I have to create a new user? Like, do I do this? This doesn't, I didn't get prompted to do this. He creates separate, Adam set this up in his AWS course, and I think he creates a separate user for the accounts. So like we come in here and we just create another user, right? You're saying like add user, and this would be like budget sync dev, right? And this would be budget sync dev, or I guess it would be Dylan.Mulroy plus at Gmail. Yeah. Budget sync dev. Next. Next. Add user. So do I get an email then? I do. Arc browser. All right, I'm gonna blur this again. And we're gonna go get that login. This will
Functions
be
describe
budget
the world.
sync dev. Save.
Functions describe the world.
All right, this probably logged me out, right? All right, we have our budget sync dev. All right, we're getting somewhere. All right, we go in here, budget sync dev, assign users or groups. I can unclear that. Thank you for the follows, by the way. I don't use AWS often, if you couldn't tell here, so we are just kind of struggling through this. Next, administrator access. Next, submit. Okay, so now we have that with administrator access. All right, HODL chat. I'm gonna have to man, there's quite a delay on the stream right now. All right. We're blurred. Yep. Let's go set up change vim.aws. I guess we can bring in Nix shell, Nix packages, and what's it called? Nix AWS CLI 2. Yeah. One second, chat. We got a couple more steps here. If we do AWS dash s, was it dash s version? Is that gonna work? Yeah. AWS configure access key. All right, that's not what we want. Let's change into AWS. Make dir make directory dot AWS vim, and then we want a config. Write that, go into here, and we're gonna copy what Dax is saying to do here. And then we'll come over here and we'll paste that in, and this will be there. Change to that. We're in US East 1, right? And then we're gonna copy that, and we're gonna make this gonna be budget sync dev, and under there we're gonna grab this, throw that there. My SSO account ID. Where's the account ID come from? You can find the account ID from your SSO login URL. Okay, so that comes over here. I have to go back to my Gmail. Copy link address. Throw this in here. The user ID is right there. Yep. View to like that. Paste that SSO session. view in Word, paste that. Do we think that works? I have no idea. All right, let's right quit all. We're almost done here, chat. I'm almost ready to unblur. I just don't want to leak any of my creds. Dash dash SSO dash session equals budget sync dev. But why not? Config budget sync. I think I did that right. Specified, what if I do this? I'm very confused. Or we are in US East 1, right? Before I do something stupid. Yeah. Chat, I have no idea what I'm doing. Bear with me for a moment. So it says to run AWS SSO login. What if we just do SSO login dash SSO session. Yeah, I know. This is why this is hopefully just going to be a one-time thing and then it's done. All right, here we go. I need to Sure. Hold on, hold on. I'm so confused what I'm doing right now, chat. I've never been this confused in my entire life. That's a lie. But, you know. AWS SSO. AWS configure SSO. Configure SSO. SSO session name. Budget sync. Dev. SSO start URL. Boom. Region. US East 1. Registration scopes. I don't even know what that should be. All right. Allow access. Cloud default is US East 1. JSON. Budget sync dev. All right, I see what we're doing now. I see what's happening. I'm picking up what's happening here. We're gonna delete all this. Hold on, chat. All right, I think we're almost there. Quit. Hi, what's up?
Nothing.
I'm fighting for my life right now.
Why?
Trying to figure out AWS.
Oh.
Yeah. I've had my screen blurred for like 10 minutes now because I don't know what I'm doing. What's up?
I have a funny song that I'll come play then.
Just requested on stream?
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
I gotta get my other phone.
This will be budget sync dev. All right, I think I did it, chat. I think we did it. Now we're logged into budget sync dev. And we're gonna go to back to budget.
Hey, not on stream.
All right, hold on. I need to go read the docs again. What?
Is your screen still blurred?
No. Yes, actually.
All right. All right. I'm requesting a song.
Okay.
This was made by AI. I want everyone to know, and I want everyone to enjoy. It's so terrible. I can't wait.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
You just don't care?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Just take me to the dashboard. Databases. Dynamo. All right, we did. So I think we can do this now. If I do AWS, SSO, login, and this will be budget sync dev. Oh my God. Budget sync. There we go. Great. Close. We're logged in. And we should be able to do this. We do this. This will be budget sync dev. I'm just gonna blur this. Budget sync dev. There we go. We hit. All right. All right, so now we should probably go install SST, right? That's like a thing we need to do. I just want to deploy a fucking database, bro. There's no just get started here. Okay, whatever. I'm about to manually create a database myself. Dynamo. All right. So do we just install SST? All right. I wish they had a freaking better example over here. Bun and knit. Yeah, whatever. In bun SST. So in here, we're going to do bun x SST init. Sure. AWS. Great. Okay. So we're gonna go. What else? What did we get installed here? We vim in. We should have like an SST. Yeah, great. I want to go to Dynamo. And we're going to create a new table. You can close that. Bump that over. There we go. Where does this go? So let's just say const dynamo table is going to equal new SST dot AWS dot dynamo, and this is going to get it's going to be called budget sync, and then it's going to take fields. Really, I just need, is fields required? Just the ones you want to use for indexes. Okay. We're gonna want PK. PK is a string. SK is a string. And we want GSI1 PK, and that'll be a string. And we'll take a GSI1, this will be SK, and we're gonna do the same thing for 2. So we'll have 2 GSIs. And then we want primary index is going to be, hash key will be PK, and range key will be SK. That's 2. Yeah, that's fine. So this is how you do single table design in Dynamo chat. You have like these generic PKs and SKs and then generic GSIs. Can I get a global indexes? Yes. And GSI1 hash key will be, how do I set this up? GSI1 will be PK, is it just PK and SK? Or do I reference those? Give me one more second, chat. I'm gonna check something else here. Just looking up real quick how I designed my GSIs.
Functions describe the world.
Okay, that is how we did it. Okay, perfect.
Speaks the gospel of the camel. I speak the gospel of the dunes.
So over here, this becomes.
The sand is in my veins.
Thank you, Dane.
Come ride a camel
Appreciate
with
you.
me today.
Thank you for the Prime sub. So this will be GSI 1 PK. GSI 1 PK. and this will be GSI1 SK, and then we'll copy this, paste this, and we'll replace 1 with 2. All right, so those are global. We don't need the stream. All right, we just need to figure out how to All right, so I think I need to move this over to, actually, I don't even know what this is. This needs to be in sst.aws.ts. We just do this. Right. All right, let's just pretend that's right. Workflow. Whatever. So I think we go back here now. Ah. Did I do that wrong? Maybe I don't need this, and we can just come in here and we say const dynamo db table, dynamo table, dynamo equals that, and then we come down here and we say return dynamo. That looks like what the guide says, right? Over here. Or I don't even know where I was, workflow. So it seems like I want to, oh, it looks like it's removable input dot stage. Oh, right. Sorry, chat. I keep forgetting I'm blurred. I don't know. Let's see what happens here if we run it. Let's run it up. AWS, or wants to, God, SST I'm not gonna lie, this getting started guide could be better. What are you guys doing? The chat is out of control right now. So theoretically, intro. Where's my intro? We do this, blah, blah, blah. SST dev. So if we do bun x, I lost bun. Great. Freaking dicks, dude. In fact, I can just come in here, right? I can add scripts. All right, so we need to set our AWS profile, which I think it said something about that over here. So let's go in here and we're going to go into here and app get providers. And we put in here AWS, and then we do region US East 1. Profile is budget sync dev. Maybe. Let's try that. It started to do something. It thought about it. I was like, yeah, no tables yet. I'm just gonna hide this for a second. I have no idea if this is working or not. All right, we got an error, I think. I don't know what happened. Bunx SST -- help. Oh, maybe we just need to do Bunx SST deploy. All right, this is really annoying. Deploy. Let's try bun SST deploy. All right, are we really gonna do this right now? Cord pack enable, sudo cord pack enable. I hate dev tooling setup. All right. So we got core pack. So pn dlx tsx. Actually, we should be able to just do npm run sst deploy. We created Dynamo. Looking good, chat. Then we can start thinking about our schema, which will be fun. We're going to use ElectroDB. Come on. Please just work. Please just work. Please just work. Finalizing. That looks like we got it. Let's go look at our table. Refresh. Dynamo table. Let's go. All right, and we should have 2 GSIs. Yeah. Great. That was a first try as far as I'm concerned, chat. That was big first try vibes. I should send Dax this video for user feedback. All right. So, Dynamo is super dope. Dynamo is unlike other NoSQL. It's not like Mongo. It's not like anything like that. You basically get to create your own database engine with Dynamo, especially if you're using it as a single table. So I want to start thinking about our entities. So let's just get like, I don't know, DDB, DynamoDB dot, let's call it planning dot txt. We'll call it markdown. Come in here and we are entities. So the entities we want, entities. We're going to have transactions, right? We'll have transactions. Transactions will probably have some sort of type, right? And this will be stuff like YNAB, Splitwise, and a sync. So we have like let's come down here and look at access patterns. So something really important with DynamoDB is you have to really think about your access patterns up front. PK, SK. Let's say we want to get all of our yeah, it's how you're going to access your data. Like, are you going to get it by, do you want to select all your YNAB transactions? Do you want to select by date? Like, how do you need to query your data is what I mean by access patterns. So let's say we have like those transactions, right? And then the sort key will be something like we can do like type. Or maybe we do date. That could be a GSI, right? We can have something type, and then this will be like updated at, right? And what this actually looks like is, let's say get transactions by type. And this will be like something like what the actual query would look like is, in fact, we could even go further. And we could partition into YNAB, split, and sync. We could do that. Those would be pretty good partitions. So it'd be like transactions type, and then this will be updated at so this would end up looking like if we were getting all our splitwise transactions and we wanted to get them for all of 2025, we could do this. If we wanted to get them all for 2025 for all of January, or let's say we want to get all of December, we could query like that. And then if we want to get for a specific day, we go further, right? So that's how we can get our, this would be, maybe, do I have a meeting right now? No, I don't. This would be get splitwise transactions.
Speaks the gospel of the camel.
By year.
I speak the gospel of the dunes.
This would be
the sand is in my veins. Come ride a camel with me
by month.
today.
And this would be by day. And we want a That's a good start there. All right, chat. We'll continue tomorrow on this, and we'll dive more into DynamoDB and start modeling this out. It's nice that we actually have a table now. So let's find someone to raid. Let's see here. We will raid. I'm gonna raid Pirate Software. I've never raided him before. All right, chat. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.